General Drew Wrigley is speaking out about Public Service Commissioner Julie Fedorchak, who filed an FEC complaint this week. Although it's a federal matter, Wrigley says he has concerns, like every other citizen in the state, saying some of this stuff is why politics gets a bad name. This incident was just dirty, he says. Wrigley says this was an attempt to undermine the Fedorchak campaign right at the 11th hour.
I have the same concerns that people have about the tactics that were employed against her in her campaign. Those would be federal violations, but to the degree that there's a role that we in the BCI can play, we will, because we take those matters seriously.
This all tied to those text messages claiming Fedorchak had dropped out of the race on Election Day, which she went on to win on the GOP side. Wrigley says the state's campaign laws need to be followed.